Good afternoon. My name is Jien. Today I want to answer of the question on the PDF. Why does working in the travel and tourism industry require knowledge of jobs related to the industry and getting to know people? If we want to work in that field, we have to learn from people who are experienced in that field. Why is that? So that we can get knowledge and what is contained in the field. For example, if we want to open a travel business, we must first work with people who work in that field and who we already know. So that later, when we open our own business, that we know the knowledge, activities, authority, and events that occur in the field of tourism and travel. We also need to make travel permits, businessman permits, and permits to work together on this tourist destination. Name the Number two, name the accommodation that you believe has implemented health protocols properly so that it is safe for tourists. The condition of tourism after COVID-19 pandemic is a situation where tourists will really care and demand hygiene, health, and safety standards in our tourism industry. The new standard operating procedure related to the prevention of COVID-19 among guests, employees, and suppliers has been implemented by El Hotel Royal Banyuwangi. Has since the beginning of the pandemic implemented standard operating procedure and health protocols such as providing hand washing and sanitizer, check temperature, and social distancing. As well as this hotel itself, if we want to check in, they ask for health certificate and a rapid test who wants to stay overnight. And if we want to do activities, we must always wear a mask except swimming. The hotel has also limited the number of staying 15% from normal capacity. For the rooms, hallways, restaurants, and others, it saves the very day spray clean disinfectant, always clean the room and bathroom. For the use of the elevator, a hand sanitizer is also available if you want to press the button. A, tooth, a toothpick is already. For restaurants, space has been provided for the social distancing, and we are not allowed to take our own food. We come to the place we want to eat. After that, we have the employees to take the food. For spoons and forks, cover the tissues and wrap it plastic wrap. Of course, by implementing soaps and health protocols that emphasize the aspects of clean lines, health, and safety in all hotel operating activities and activities. Number three, why is the travel and tourism industry closely related to local wisdom, culture, attitude, and values in a community? As a tourism and travel industry, local wisdom, culture, attitude, and community values are needed because our culture and local wisdom is different from other countries. Besides, many tourists who want to see our culture and local wisdom, we also show our culture and local wisdom so that they know that in a country like this, for attitude, it is mandatory and important. If it is not implemented, it will be damaged. We also need to be able to maintain our attitude and our words properly so there is no fighting in the tourism industry. We also have to be able to respect our other culture, maintain harmony, security, welfare among citizens, make it easier for tourists to find transportation, accommodation, and restaurants. We can also take them to a craft that makes them know that is craft use simple tools. If we are right with our attitudes and speech, they will definitely be happy and equally fortunate because and attitude is service attitudes and others. Number four, describe it in last 15 under 20 sentences about one of Indonesian hidden games that will be likely to visit during the pandemic by following the health protocols. Indonesia is a large stage and has many known and unknown destinations. One of them is Ora Beach, which is located on Seram Island, North Seram District, Central Maluku Regency, Maluku. Maluku is a province in Indonesia which has a lot of cool natural tourist attraction. It's just that the difficult access make touristing twice about having a vacation here. This Aura Beach has many various kinds of flow underwater gardens, which are very beautiful and magnificent. Likewise, with the RE, which is a very fresh, clean, and clear. We can also do snorkeling, diving, and others. To get there, we use as a plan, but we must first transit in Jakarta, and then the rate is not cheap. It could be around 3 million if it's not a promo. After transit in Jakarta, we headed straight to Ambon. After that, we head to Hulnara Abor, to Lehu to across to Ora Beach. But for this ferry, there are only two times the schedule every day. To Lehu Amai at 9 o'clock and 16 o'clock, Monday, Saturday, and until Saturday. While on Sundays, only one trip at 11 o'clock. For Amahai to Lehu, schedule 8 o'clock and 14 o'clock, Monday, Saturday. While Sunday, 15 o'clock. After arriving at Amahai Port, we have to rent a vehicle to get to Saleman Village in 2.5 hours. After that, we will be escorted by boat to get to Aura Beach with just 15 minutes. And then the entrance fee is free, but the transportation fare can be much more expensive, and you can stay at one of the famous hotels and enjoy the beauty of Aura Beach as well as refreshing. And the last, what is the function of letter and email when traveling? I think for the letters, so that we cannot notify family and friends who are far away, like in the files and found no signal. After that, when we want to visit practice to our destination, we can send a letter via email so that they know about our purpose is to come there for what to do. And email itself is a means of connecting of the network. Send email via a computer network as also requires the internet so that the letter can get to the place what we send. Thank you.